and in the classroom. Their accomplishments in and out of the classroom, as well as on and off the baseball diamond, came from dedication, hard work, and a commitment to excellence that has made the York community and the York baseball family proud. Thank you to the senior parents for your support over these past 4 years. Early morning practices, Friday night team dinners, summer league games, and toughing out the cold, wet springs. Thank you to the senior baseball players for your commitment, energy, and effort to the York baseball program and the York community. You have made us all so proud. Our first senior today is number 1, Noah Hughes. He is escorted by his father, Pat, and mother, Lexi. Noah has played 4 years for the Dukes in the outfield, at first base, and as a pitcher. His coaches and teammates know him as Hughesy and Hughesy Boy. He also played 4 years for the York hockey team. In the fall, he plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in finance and risk management. Through the years, his favorite memory was the playoff runs the last 2 years. Our second senior is number 7, Nico Ruggieri. Today he is escorted by his mom, Lisa, and father, Nick. Over the last 4 years as a Duke, Nico has played second base and shortstop. He also played football for the Dukes. His future, next fall, will be studying business at the University of Kentucky. Next up is number 8, Jack Lawton. He is escorted by his mother, Lisa. His nickname is Silkaitis. He has played 4 years for the Dukes at both baseball and football. And in the fall, he plans to just chill. His most memorable moment at York was last year's baseball season. That's pretty good. Next up is number 10, Nick Fisher. He is escorted today by his grandfather, Greg Fuller. Over the last 4 years, his teammates have known him as Fish, and he has played middle infield for the Dukes. He plans to attend Illinois State in the fall and study engineering technology. His most memorable experience with the Dukes was last year's playoff run. Up next is number 15, TJ Silkaitis. He is escorted today by his mother, Michelle, and his father, Tim. Over the years, his teammates and coaches have known him as Silky and Silky Smooth, and he has played both pitcher and first base for the Dukes. He plans to attend Purdue University and major in sports broadcasting. And his most memorable experience as a Duke was last year winning the Super Sectional. Our next senior today is number 19, Chris Danko. He is escorted by his mother, Beth, and his father, Chris. Over the last 4 years, Chris has played center field and pitch. He's known as Danks or 1-9. He has also played football for the Dukes, and he plans to attend Illinois State in the fall, playing baseball and studying sports management. His most favorite memory as a Duke was last year's playoff run. A little repetitive with that one. Up next, number 20, Noah Jones. He's escorted today by his father, Joe, and his mother, Michelle. For 4 years as a Duke, he has played catcher, and his teammates have known him as Jonesy. In the fall, he plans to attend Elmhurst University to study accounting and play baseball. His most memorable experience were all those awesome team breakfasts. Next we have number 21, Paul Reedy. He is escorted today by Wendy and Mike Reedy. For 4 years, he has played third base for the Dukes, and everyone has known him as Playoff Paul. In the fall, he will be attending Carthage College and will continue his baseball career. As a Duke, his most memorable experience was the deep playoff run last year that led to a fourth-place finish. And our final senior today is number 26, Ryan Sloan. He is escorted by his father, David, and his mother, Amanda. For 4 years as a Duke, Ryan has played pitcher and been a designated hitter. Everyone knows him as Sloan. While at York, he has also been an active member of the Ping Pong Intramurals Club. In the future, he plans to go to Wake Forest, play baseball, and study finance. And his most memorable moment as a Duke are Matt's meaty skillets at Egg Harbor. Thank you, everyone. Let's give one more hand for these amazing seniors.
Hello and welcome to Senior Day here on May 11th, where the York Dukes take on the Taft Eagles all the way from Chicago. We just concluded with our senior celebrations brought to you by Mr. Holbel. He did an excellent job. And now it's time for some baseball. I'm Connor Choi. With me is Zach Silkaitis. We're going to go over the starting lineup, starting with Taft. Israel Rodriguez batting leadoff. He's at shortstop. Rhett Nunez batting second. In center field, Evan Jocic, the designated hitter, will be batting third. Elias Nanos playing left field, hitting cleanup. Jason Sondig is batting fifth and playing second base. Jacob Unin, the first baseman, batting sixth. Lucas Espinoza, the seventh hitter, playing third base. Zach Peters, the catcher, batting eighth. And Henry Malarski in right field, batting ninth. On the mound for the Eagles is going to be number 14, Jacob French. As for the Dukes, Chris Danko batting leadoff in center field. Nico Ruggieri, the number 2 hitter, at second base. Josh Fleming, the shortstop, batting third. Owen Shale, the designated hitter, batting fourth. Marco Giorno in right field, batting fifth. Paul Reedy batting sixth, playing third base. Noah Jones, the 7 hitter, will be catching. And Noah Hughes batting eighth. He's the first baseman. And Nick Fisher in left field in today's matchup, and he will be rounding out the lineup, batting ninth. On the mound for the Dukes is Jack Lawton. The last time he got his start was against Morton last Saturday, where he pitched 7 innings, had struck out 9, walked none, giving up just 2 runs, and a 3-2 victory on a Josh Fleming walk-off. Zach, what are we looking for Jack Lawton to do if he wants to continue with his superb pitching performances?
I'd probably say definitely try and fill the strike zone with off-speed. Jack Lawton's off-speed is amazing. His curveball has a lot of drop to it, and he has pretty good velo, so he should just fill the zone, go inside, get him jammed. He can go for the strikeouts a lot, but definitely try and get him jammed.
The Dukes, number 8, Jack Lawton.
Yeah, absolutely, Zach. And
Leading off,
just
number 1, and playing shortstop
against Morton, he was really
is
firing that
Rodriguez.
fastball. He's working inside, outside, up. So he was mixing his pitches really well, and what really helped him were a lot of short innings. So, that 0-1 pitch that can get the ground ball, and that's what you're looking for here. First pitch is going to be outside to Israel Rodriguez. It's the count, 1-0. This one's hit on the ground, and it eats up Fleming. He gets up, fires, throw to first in time to get Rodriguez, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next, number 6, catcher, Rhett Nunez.
Classic 6-3. The field took a bit of rain, but it's starting to dry out, so we'll see how that affects the condition of the field. Does not do well in extreme weather circumstances. Lawton starts Rhett Nunez off with a strike, and that's what you were talking about, Zach, getting ahead early. Goes outside that time. Comes set, the 0-1 on its way. In the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1, Lawton coming set. Deals inside fastball that's swung on and missed by Nunez, so now he falls behind, 1-2 the count. The 1-2 on its way. Misses upstairs. He tries to go for the elevated fastball, but just a bit too high for Nunez to go chasing. So the count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lawton comes set, fires, swung on and missed, strike 3. Lawton picks up his first strikeout of the day, and quickly there are 2 outs in the inning.
Evan Jocic.
Evan Jocic now the batter. Lawton comes set. First one is swung on and missed. Elevated fastball. Blows right by Jocic. Took a big swing at it. Lawton coming set. Drops a curveball, and Jocic hammers it into left field for a base hit. And that's a 2-out single for Jocic. He stands on first base, and now
Cleanup hitter for
the
Taft,
cleanup
man,
hitter,
19,
Elias
playing
Nanos.
left field. Elias Nanos.
Dukes took 2 of 3 from Oak Park River Forest. They won 6-5 yesterday, to defeating Proviso West on 3-0 on Wednesday, finally wrapping up that series. That third game in the series was canceled 3 times, and they finally got it in. No balls and a strike, the count. Lawton comes set. The 0-1 is fouled away by Nanos, so now he quickly falls behind 0-2. Just a little bit of an overthrow from the Taft dugout. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Lawton comes set, runner goes. This one's outside. Shale's throw down is not going to be in time, so a stolen base for Josic, and now he's in scoring position. One and two the count with 2 outs. Lawton looks to escape with no damage. Comes set, fires, hit on the ground, right back to Lawton. He fields it cleanly, flips it to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. And that will do it. No damage here in the top of the 1st. We head to the bottom of the 1st inning, no score.
Leading off for the Dukes.
Bottom of the 1st
Number
inning.
19, playing
No
center
score.
field,
Chris Danko
Danko.
to lead things off for the Dukes here. On the mound for the Taft Eagles, like we mentioned earlier, is Jacob French. And his first assignment is Chris Danko. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. French comes set, and Danko takes back-to-back pitches that are outside, so he jumps ahead in the count 2-0. French really has to attack the zone here. Gets a strike there. Still working outside to Danko, but now he steals a strike, so 2 balls, 1 strike the count. He comes set. That's in the same spot again. Some good tail on that fastball those last 2 pitches, and now the count quickly evens out to 2-2. French comes set. Misses up and away, so now the count is full. The 3-2 on the way. Danko just fouls it away. Count remains full. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat on its way. Danko fouls it back again, so shaping up to be an 8-pitch at-bat. Danko going to ISU, Illinois State next fall to keep playing baseball. Hits the 3-2 on the ground. The flip to French, and he steps on the bag, and the first batter for the Dukes is retired in 8 pitches.
Batting second today and playing second base.
The Dukes having a little trouble hitting the ball recently in their past couple games, not scoring too much, but their pitching has been keeping them in the games.
Yeah, and they're going to ask Jack Lawton to work that magic again like he did last week. He was perfect through the first 4 innings. Ruggieri takes strike 1. He's perfect through 4, lost it in the 5th. But he ended up pitching a complete game, and that's exactly what they needed him to do. French now finding the zone, drops in a curveball now, and Ruggieri falls behind 0-2 quickly. French comes set. His 0-2 delivery is hit right to the shortstop off his glove and into left center field for Ruggieri to get on base. This one's going to get away. Ruggieri heads to second, dives in head first, and he's there.
Batting third.
Smart baseball by Nico Ruggieri there, making sure to read the ball off the outfielder's hand to see if it got past him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not really sure why Israel Rodriguez opened his stance over at shortstop. That just didn't seem like a great decision. So now there's a man in scoring position, and French kind of has to work himself out of a jam as Ruggieri reached on the air and advanced to second. Fleming takes ball 1. And now they're going to talk things over. And, Zach, what are you saying? If you're the catcher, what are you telling your pitcher out there?
I tell the pitcher to relax, calm down, and just fill up the strike zone right now. Keep putting the ball in play, and hopefully your fielders can make all the plays.
Fleming played hero twice last week. He walked it off against Glenbard West and then against Morton. Both in very close games. And the biggest problem for the Dukes is scoring runs early and scoring with men in scoring position. Something kind of struggled with so far this year. They're looking to improve that here. And Fleming hits this one well, center field, and turning around, and that will fall. This should be extra bases easily. Ruggieri can walk home, and Fleming's around second. He's on his way to third. The relay is not in time. Fleming into third base with a stand-up triple. That ball was absolutely crushed, and the Dukes jump up to a quick 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter, number 3, Owen Jail.
He hit it on the line, and it just kept carrying. And Rhett Nunez in center field had to turn around, and he had to give chase. It's a triple for Fleming, drives in Ruggieri. Now Owen Jail, the batter, lays off the curveball, so 1-0 the count. That's exactly what the Dukes needed. Jumping off to a quick lead, quick and early lead, which is really what they need. Jail takes ball 2, so the 2-0 on its way. Jail that time takes a big swing. Good change up from French. So 2 balls and a strike. French comes set, deals right down the middle, and Shale hits this one hard right to Nunez, who makes the catch. Fleming tags, and the throw home, they won't throw home. It'll be cut off by the first baseman, and Fleming quickly comes in to score. So the Dukes now have a 2-0 lead.
Today for the Dukes. Number 24,
A sac fly from Chill to driving the run, but that is the second out, and now the bases are empty. So French with a little bit more breathing room with 2 outs now. Giorno takes a big swing and maybe got a tip of that to foul it straight back. Just a little piece of it. 0-1 the count. Comes set and in the dirt. So 1 ball, 1 strike. French comes set. Big sweeping curveball that Giorno swings through. And now the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from French on its way. Inside, it hits Giorno in the leg. No at the first base. And this inning will continue as now Paul Reedy is now due up for the Dukes. Reedy been playing well the last 2 weeks. First one off the hands, foul to the Taft dugout, so 0-1 the count. Reedy committed to Carthage College for baseball as Giorno's going to take off. Reedy off the hands again. This one could be trouble, but the catch is made by the shortstop out in shallow left field. Ranging over was Israel Rodriguez, using that speed to his advantage to make the catch for the final out, but not before the Dukes put 2 on the board off the Josh Fleming triple and the Owen Shale sacrifice fly. We head to the top of the 2nd inning. 2-0 Dukes lead. Top of the 2nd inning, 2-0 Dukes lead.
Number 24, second baseman Jason Sondag.
Jason Sondag to lead things off. Jack Lawton's still on the mound for the Dukes. Reedy playing a little in on the grass. And strike 1 into Sondag. So now Reedy will move back. So 0-1 the count. Lawton comes set, deals upstairs. So the count evens out, 1 ball and a strike.
Got a little fun fact about Jack Lawton here. He's a big Taco Bell supporter. He loves those nacho fries from Taco Bell.
Oh, and he's going to loses the hat, and he loses control as he's going to hit Sondag with the pitch. And it's the leadoff man on first for the Eagles. And now Jacob Unin, the first baseman, steps in. Zach, how do you know Jack Lawton's such a big Taco Bell guy?
You know, he's always used to talk to TJ, a lot, and he always used to just go to Taco Bell all the time and post pictures about it. Getting those nacho fries, that's his favorite item from Taco Bell.
Might have to go try it after this game. See what it's all about. Lawton misses upstairs. 1-0 the count. On comes set. Ooh, up and in. Look out. So now 2 balls, no strikes. Lawton has just thrown 1 ball for a strike so far this inning. Only 5 pitches in, however, and this one's hit well, right center field. This one's sending Giorno back to the track, and it's over the wall. It is gone. A 2-run shot from Jacob Unin has tied this game. That one just kept carrying. It was hit really well off the bat to right center field and over the wall, and we are tied. Just a great piece of hitting. Lawton elevated the fastball, and Unin caught it out in front, sent it to right center field, Zach, and he made Lawton pay, and we are now tied.
Yeah, it's just a really good hit. It was a great pitch, but sometimes the hitter's just going to get a hold of it and take it.
Yeah, good pitch from Lawton, even better hitting from Unin.
Took that oppo.
Yeah, so he didn't try and pull it. He just went where Lawton put it.
This is raw power right there.
Lawton fires in the first pitch for a strike. So 0-1 the count. Now we go slider that's just going to miss inside. It looked really good. Had that late sharp break. Just missing a pinch inside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Lawton comes set. Called strike 2. So a ball and 2 strikes the count. Lawton looking for out number 1. Here comes set. Deals. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lucas Espinoza looking to continue. Comes set, hits this one on the ground, tapped right back to Lawton. Lawton fields it cleanly, comes up, fires to first. In time to retire Espinosa, and that's the first out.
Up next, doing the catching, number 31.
So Zach Peters.
Zach Peters.
Number 8 hitter, also behind the dish today for the Eagles. No action in the bullpen right now. Lawton fires in a strike. It's just Jimmy Connors sitting out in the bullpen, and it's Lawton coming set. Curveball that's a sharp late break to it. So 0-2 now the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Lawton comes set, deals. This one's flared out in the right field. This could be trouble. Giorno ranging over to foul territory. Dives and he make the catch. Yes, he did. Giorno makes the grab in foul territory, lays out for it for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th today for Taft.
Amazing catch right there. He had to really get on his horse to get that ball. It was very hard to read, but he still ended up making the catch. Fabulous catch.
Now Henry Malarski, the right fielder, stepping in. So after giving up the home run, Lawton has retired the next 2 batters. So he hit the leadoff man, gave up the home run, but then he's gotten back-to-back outs. Looks to escape this inning with no further damage. Malarski fouls it off the pole. It lands right in front of Reedy. Picks it up. Fires it over to Lawton. So now count evens out, a ball and a strike. Lawton comes set. The 1-1. Just a bit too low. So now 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Lawton comes set. The 2-1 on its way upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. Lawton really needs a strike here. He comes set. Called strike 2. Malarski thought it was ball 4. Lawton painting the inside part of the plate. So now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. 2-2 your score. Lawton comes set. outside, ball 4. Couldn't get
Up next,
the
number 1,
backdoor slider
Israel
in the zone.
Rodriguez.
Like a good pitch. Now Malarski on first base after drawing the walk in a great battle. Now Israel Rodriguez is the batter, the leadoff man. Lawton starts him off with a curveball in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Lawton comes set. Rodriguez with a big swing and miss. Lawton comes set, and this one's fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. With 2 outs. Lawton comes set. This one outside for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count. Lawton tries to escape with minimal damage. Comes set, runner goes. This one hit on the ground and foul. So 1-2 the count. Lawton comes set, bounces it in, so the count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the top of the second. Lawton gets his sign, comes set. 2-2, on its way. Runner goes. This one hit into center field, and it will fall for a base hit. Danko fires it back to second base, where Malarski will have to hold.
Number 6, Rhett Nunez.
Now Rhett Nunez, the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Lawton comes set and swung on and missed by Nunez for strike number 1. Good first offering from Lawton. He went up and in with the fastball. That spot's been giving hitters trouble all day. Lawton comes set. That time goes curveball. Nunez fouls it off left side over the bullpen and near the area where the shot putters will throw for track. Now Nunez falls behind 0-2. Lawton looks to escape the inning with runners on first and second with 2 away. He comes set, the 0-2. Nunez just fouls away. He gets a piece of it off the end of the bat. Staying alive. So the inning's still going on. Lawton looking to get out of it with just 2 runs allowed. He comes set. It was curveball that Nunez fouls off his back shoulder. Count will remain 0-2. Nunez still down 0-2, but making Lawton work in this at-bat. He comes set, the 0-2 on its way. Up and in, and it's just going to miss, so 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Zach, what are you going to throw Nunez here to put him away?
Personally, I'd throw a curveball in the dirt, try and make him swing for it. He's enough. Lawton's in a favorable pitching count right now, so.
This fastball that misses outside by just a hair. Now he's lost that favorable count, as now the count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now I think this is where you might want to come back and attack with something, maybe an elevated fastball. So the 2-2 on its way. Swung on and fouled. Nunez hits it off himself again. So the 2-2 once again is on its way. Lawton comes set, deals curveball. Nunez flares it out. This one slicing foul and will land in foul territory.
Newton's putting up a really good at bat right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Lawton comes set, the 2-2. Once again on its way to Nunez. Is hit on the ground. Slow roller. Ruggieri fields it, picks it up, fires to first, and that is how the inning will end. Nunez retired.
And after the long at
Yeah,
bat.
but after the long at bat, but a home run by Jacob Unen ties this game up at 2 apiece. We head to the bottom of the second. 2-2 your score here in Elmhurst. We welcome you back. Bottom of the second inning. 2-2 your score. New pitcher, Charlie Nance, is on the mound for the Eagles this inning. Jacob French comes out, just an inning. No strikeouts, no walks. 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned. Hit 1 batter. Noah Jones to lead things off for the Dukes. Sends the first one to the right side and fouled away. So 0-1 the count. Nance comes set, deals upstairs, so 1-1 the count. One on its way. In the dirt, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, the count to Noah Jones. And bounced in the dirt. So now 3-1 is the count. Jones continuing his baseball career at Elmhurst University. And he draws a walk in 5 pitches. And the Dukes have the leadoff man aboard.
First today and batting 8th for the Dukes.
Speaking of Elmhurst
Number 1,
University,
Noah
Chris Danko and
Hughes.
TJ Silkaitis, his dads, both went to Elmhurst University to play baseball.
It's also your dad, Zach.
Yes, that is.
Austin Jeva, the courtesy runner for Jones, as he is the catcher.
Number 4, Austin Jeva.
Noah Hughes, the batter. Where's the team knows him as? Hughesy boys. Nance coming set. First pitch to Hughes as he skies it, and this one is over the netting and foul, so 0-1 the count. Jeva goes. Hughes takes in the dirt. The throw down to second is not in time. Jeva slides into second safely with the stolen base. Pitches a ball to Hughes. So now the count evens out, a ball and a strike.
That one was not close at all. He was safe by a mile.
Nick Fisher, the typical courtesy runner for the Dukes, but he's got the start in left field, so they turn to Jeva, another quick player. Hughes takes ball 2 in the dirt. So 2-1 now the count. Nance comes set in the dirt once again. Jeva takes off. The throw down the third is not in time. Jeva dives in safely once again. So some aggressive base running now. 2 stolen bases. 3-1 count to Noah Hughes. So he's in a really, Duke's in a really good spot to potentially tie this game up. 3-1 called for a strike.
A little low there.
Hughes thought so as well. So now the count 3-2. So 2 strikes. Hughes chokes up even more and takes ball 4. Heads down to first base. And now there's runners on the corners. Nick Fisher now up.
Nick Fisher.
Fisher with a big opportunity to come through for the Dukes.
So it looks like the catcher trying to do the classic first and third play out there.
No, I wouldn't mind. Nobody out. I wouldn't mind seeing Fisher just try and lay one down for maybe a suicide squeeze. We'll see what he does here. They send the runner. This one's inside. No throw down. I don't think they were ever going to plan to throw down, as Hughes could have walked to second if he wanted to. So now you have runners on second and third. 1-0 count to Fisher. You see what he does here. Good curveball. Takes it for a strike. So the count evens out 1-1. Nance comes set outside. So now the ball count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Fisher with a big opportunity here. Can extend the lead. Base hit would score 2, but Nance not even close to the zone.
Just a little bit outside.
3 balls, 1 strike is the count. Fisher's got to be really patient. Nance has been all over the place. Bounces it in the dirt, ball 4. Fisher draws the walk. Now the bases are loaded, and Nance will have to talk things over as he's nowhere near the strike zone.
Bases loaded, no outs. Hopefully you can see at least a couple runs come across.
You're back to the top of the lineup. Chris Danko. Due up, he grounded out to third base.
Dukes with runners on.
Sorry, first base this last time.
Dukes with runners on haven't been too good throughout the year, but we'll see.
This is a huge spot, and that's the biggest thing when you watch them play, Zach. It's the situational hitting needs to improve. Hitting with runners in scoring position needs to improve, and this is a big opportunity for them to prove themselves. They're in the spot. Pitcher's struggling. Obviously, if you're Taft, you hope he finds the zone here. But if you're Dukes, you also hope he finds the zone and you can take advantage of maybe some pitches that he leaves over the middle.
Yeah, with Chris Danko coming up to the plate, being a really big power hitter, if this guy's just trying to find the zone at this point, he can maybe leave a breaking ball right down the middle. Think
And,
it would take a yard.
and I mean, here's the problem. I mean, the best pitch Dinko, the best pitches Dinko, the ones that he crushes are fastballs about belt high. And if you're trying to find the zone, that's probably what you're going to throw him. So he's got to be ready to just crush one. And I mean, you just never know what he's going to throw, but you can't walk him because that's an RBI. That'll give the Dukes a lead.
That's the direction he's going.
Yeah, that's the
right
direction
here.
he's going. First two pitches nowhere near the zone. So he's walked the first three batters. Just throwing two balls to Dinko. Still nobody out. Nance coming set. Bounces it in the dirt again.
No matter what pitch comes here, Dinko should not
No,
swing.
not
3-0 bases loaded.
No, not a chance. 3-0 on its way. Nance looks for the zone. Dinko swings on 3-1. That might have been ball 4. It's about the hardest swing I've seen him take all year. He's swinging for the fences.
Suspecting the fastball.
Yeah. 3-1 now. Dinko swings at back-to-back pitches. He fouls that last one to the dugout. And now it's a 3-2 count. So Nance has been closer these last two pitches. See if he can get the first out of the inning. 3-2 on its way. Outside ball 4, so he throws 2 strikes that Dinko bit at, but then he misses way outside. And now that's 4 walks in a row. Dinko picks up the RBI.
Even though he did end up falling back down to a 3-2 count, he still ended up getting on base.
Ruggieri line drive, base hit in the left field. This will score Hughes. Fisher gets the stop sign at third from Kalal. Dinko to second, and Ruggieri with an RBI base hit. Still nobody out, and now the Dukes have a 4-2 lead.
Number 12, Josh Fleming.
Now the bases are loaded for Josh Fleming.
Looking to add on to the lead here with no outs in the inning still.
Still have the bases loaded. There is an arm warming up in the bullpen for Taft. He's probably not ready yet. Fleming, first pitch curveball, up and in for ball 1.
This pitcher here just cannot find the zone right now. It's not
And when
looking
he
good
does,
for him.
and he did find the zone to Ruggieri, and he slapped the base hit in the left field. Gets a strike there.
Little outside.
A little bit of help from the umpire, and now Fleming now faces a 1-1 count. Nance comes set, the 1-1 on its way, in the dirt ball 2. And these control issues continue to struggle for Nance, continue to be an issue.
And it looks like he's going to be
gonna
calling in the
Wow,
bullpen.
they're going to pull him mid at bat to Fleming.
Coach does not look happy.
So I don't know if I've ever seen this for a non-injury related
In a high school
substitution.
game, especially
So
in a high school game like this.
Nance leaves the bases loaded, gives up 2 runs.
2-1 count.
2-1 count is the count to Josh Fleming. We'll be back after this pitching change. Don't go anywhere. Dukes with a 2-run lead, but they're threatening to add on more in the bottom of the second. We welcome you back. Bases loaded in the bottom of the second. It's a 4-2 game. The Dukes have the lead over the Taft Eagles. And
2-1 count.
Yeah, 2-1 count to Josh Fleming. And you heard that right. Wes Blitz, the new pitcher, inherits the 3 runners left on by Charlie Nance. As of right now, only 2 runs allowed, but he did walk 4 and give up a base hit. Fleming with a big swing and a foul tip straight back. So now the count evens out, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough position for Fleming here. I mean, he started out the count 3 pitches from the old pitcher, and now he got straight into a new one.
The 2-2 on its way. Fleming skies this one. Fighting against the sun. Infield fly called. No one can go. Fleming retired on the infield fly. So Blitz, 2 pitches, picks up his first out.
Unfortunate thing that happened there.
Owen Chale, now the batter. Chale with a sacrifice fly. He smoked the liner to center field. It was right at him. That was caught. Did drive in second run of the day. So he takes strike 1. That one's just going to miss down low, so just a bit downstairs. The count evens out, a ball and a strike. Duke's still a big threat so far this inning. Bases loaded with still just 1 out, and this one's going to bounce away. And coming in to scores Fisher. Look out. Almost hit him right in the face. So 5-2 now the score. And runners on second and third for Chale, who's now ahead in the count, 2-1. So that moves Danko 90 feet away from scoring. Ruggieri now in scoring position at second base. You've got first base open as Fisher just came around to score, and that one's going to be called a strike on Chale. So now the count evens out. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm liking the outside corner here.
Blitz looks to pick up the second out. Chale swung on and missed for strike 3, so he's down on strikes. And now Marco Giorno, the batter.
Marco Giorno.
Giorno was hit by a pitch, a 2-strike count back in the first inning.
Got a favorable matchup here, righty-lefty.
First pitch from Blitz upstairs. Blitz comes set, and the 1-0 is going to turn into a 2-0 as he misses way outside. Couldn't get the fastball to touch any part of the strike zone. So 2 balls, no strikes is the count. Blitz comes set, deals. Giorno off the hands and fouled back. If he catches that one in front, that would have gone a long way. Instead, it's a 2-1 count now. This one misses up and away. So now 3 balls and 1 strike. Giorno in a great position here to at the very least get on base. Looking for a base hit, which would definitely score 2. And that one's upstairs, so ball 4. The bases are loaded once again. So Blitz loads them for Paul Reedy.
Number 21, Paul Reedy.
As if you guys were listening to the senior day ceremony, playoff P. Reedy hits this one on the ground, and this one's fielded cleanly. Rodriguez airmails the throw, and that will drive in at least 2. Reedy on his way to second. Holding at third is Giorno, and now the Dukes add on 2 more. It's going to make it a 7-2 game. And that doesn't happen if you charge the ball there, Zach. And, I mean, you know the field. It's already difficult enough to wait back on it.
That's the shortstop's second error of the game.
Now Jones, who started off the inning with a walk, steps back in.
Almost gets hit right there.
Yeah, wow, look out. Look out, look out. Still the second inning. But now a 5-run lead for the Dukes, and they're not showing any signs of slowing down. Blitz gets Jones to chase. So now the count moves to 1-1. In there for a strike, so now 1-2. Now the count. Blitz looking for this inning finally to end. Blitz comes set, deals, and inside. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jones looking to add on to the lead.
If he could come through, make it a 7-run game, I mean, that could be huge. I mean, once again, a base hit would score both the runners. It should. It would definitely score 1. Should score Reedy as he's got some good, decent speed at second base. So the count is full. 3-2, 2 outs. Jones hits this one on the ground and ranging over, cutting it off. The throw to first, up high, but a good job by the first baseman to make the stretch and make the catch to finally end the inning. And it was a rough one for the Eagles. Dukes tack on 5 on just 1 hit. So we head to the top of the third. 7-2 lead for the Dukes. We welcome you back. Top of the third inning. It's a 7-2 game. The Dukes with a massive lead. Jack Lawton still on the mound.
Well, ice.
Fires in strike 1 to Evan Jocic. Lawton comes set. Big swing and a miss from Jocic. So 0-2 now the count. Lawton comes set, deals. Jocic hits this one well. Left field, turning around is Fisher. He came in on it too early, and that will fall. This should be extra bases as Jocic walks into second base. That's a double, and a leadoff double on that. On an 0-2 count. Great piece of hitting.
Elias Nanos.
Elias Nanos now the batter. I'm not entirely sure if I agree with that decision to go fastball there, Zach. You know, you quickly get ahead 0-2. I would have liked to see something, either if you go fastball, you go way out of the zone, or you go breaking ball. Freeze him up. Instead he went fastball. He left it inside. Jocic turned on it.
Question mark call right there, I agree. But I don't know who's calling the pitches today, which coach, or if it's just Noah Jones calling them.
This one upstairs, so 1 out of the count. Oh, look out, inside.
That was close.
So 2-0 count now.
Definitely hurt if he gets hit by a fastball from Lawton.
Lawton comes set, and this one's fouled, heading towards the road. Does not get that far. I don't think it went to the St. Charles. So 2-1 now the count. 2-1 on its way, and this one's hit well. Center field. This one sending Danko back. He turns around. He leaps. He makes the catch. Tagging is Josic. He's on his way to third. A great catch by Chris Danko. He was turned around and leaped up in the air and made the grab out in deep center field.
You don't see that type of catch every day. But Chris Danko is an amazing outfielder. It was a great play.
And Nano's tattooed it to deep center, but Danko, an elite defensive center fielder, makes the catch. Now Jason Sondag, the batter. He was hit by a pitch last inning. Lawton comes set, and good breaking ball there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way upstairs. Lawton went to the fastball that time. A ball and a strike. Lawton comes set, and big swing and a miss. He gets Sondag on one knee as he swings through the curveball, and now it's a 1-2 count. And this one's hit on the ground. This should score a run. Fleming fields it cleanly, fires to first for the second out of the inning.
Number
Taft
12,
picks up a run.
Jacob Unen.
Now Jacob Unen is the batter. He homered his last time up, smacked it to deep right field, and put it over the fence. Lawton goes curveball on the very first pitch, gets it for a strike.
Nice pitch right there.
Lawton comes set, and there's a swing and a miss. He gets Unen to chase outside the zone.
Not trying to throw anything in the zone after last at bat.
No balls, 2 strikes. Lawton comes set, and this one's hit on the ground, foul. The 0-2 on its way. And that one's going to miss upstairs. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zach, what are you throwing to get out of this inning?
Curveball in the dirt. That's the best pitch to throw.
Yeah, see if you can't get Unen to chase again. Lawton comes set. This one, he gets him to reach, but this one's hit really slow. Fleming to transfer quickly, in time to throw. And that will end the inning.
Exactly.
Minimal damage, just a run after the leadoff double by Evan Josic, and Lawton works through it. Still a big lead for the Dukes. 7-3 your score. We head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third inning, 7-3 game. Dukes with a 4-run lead. Wes Blitz still on the mound for the Dukes, and Noah Hughes. Takes ball 1. The 1-0 on its way from Blitz is fouled away by Hughes off the kneecap. So ball on a strike. Zach, what's the worst spot you've ever fouled a ball off of yourself?
Probably my foot.
I was sitting in the cage one time. I wasn't wearing a helmet. I fouled it off the ground and it came back and it like hit me like on the temple.
Should have been wearing a helmet, Choi.
It was like it felt so weird.
Should have been wearing a helmet.
Did I learn my lesson? No, I don't think I ever wore a helmet after that. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count to Hughes. I don't know, I'm just not big on helmets and cages. I don't know why.
Even if there's like a pitching machine?
Machine's not going to come in and hit me.
It could. Especially the York machines. Not very accurate.
3 balls, 1 strike, the count. Hughes takes ball 4, draws the walk, and the leadoff man aboard. Hughes has walked both at-bats today.
Number 10.
And now Nick Fisher. Also walked last inning.
You know, a lot of these guys on varsity used to all play for Elmhurst Extreme together. That includes Noah Hughes, Jack Lawton, TJ, and Nico Ruggieri.
Nick Fisher actually used to play on the Explosion with Owen Shale.
And Chris Danko used to play Explosion also.
Yeah. Chris Danko was on the Explosion team with a lot of York seniors. Braden Richardson, Charlie Hoyer is going to play soccer in Indiana. Richardson was on the basketball team.
Yeah.
York girls soccer and York baseball announcer Jimmy Paulson also played on that team. So it's just a lot. And that one's going to get away from the catcher. The throw down is off its mark, and not sure if it would have mattered. Hughes was basically diving in safely at that point. So he'll advance to now in scoring position. 2-1 is the count to Fisher. Blitz gets set, deals. Fisher muscles this one, and this one will fall for a base hit. This should score Hughes. He's got the green light. This one is going to score him. Fisher dives into second. Might be the softest hit double all year, but it worked out perfectly, and now the Dukes are back up 5 runs off Nick Fisher's RBI.
You know, that's the beauty of baseball. You don't always need to square a ball up to get a good hit.
Number 19.
Yeah, Malarski out in right field couldn't even pick it up, and that's what allowed Fisher to get all the way to second. And now top of the order, man still in scoring position. It kind of feels like a little bit of a repeat of last inning.
Yep.
It's happened in different ways. The Dukes are hitting instead of drawing the walks.
You know, in baseball, you just got to square the ball up and hope for the best, and that's exactly what happened right there.
The 1-0 to Danko is hit on the ground and through the hole for a base hit. They are going to send Fisher. He's coming around, and he's going to score with no throw. It's an RBI base hit for Chris Danko, and now the score is 9-3.
This is one of the best performances for the Dukes hitting-wise in the last couple of games here. Everybody's just hitting the ball today. I think we got how many hits, Choi?
We've got 4 hits.
Pretty good, pretty good.
4 hits, but the volume of the score is in large part the hits are coming when the bases are loaded. I mean, last inning we saw 4 walks alone. I'm sorry, we saw 5 walks in total that last inning, and this throw is not in time. Danko going to swipe the bag, steal second base. Ruggieri, an RBI base hit last inning. Smoked it in the hole between the shortstop and third base on the ground. Just a hard smash. And, you know, like you said, Zach, this is really good when teams like these play these Saturday games. You kind of recalibrate for the next week. And they got a big series coming up. They're playing Downers Grove North. Easily still a top 10 baseball team in the state. They've got some of the best bats in the state. And that is a team that just, they're all gas, no brakes. They're going to put pressure on you from the start. And the Dukes have to be ready for that matchup.
Yeah, another thing about Downers Grove North is they have one of the most annoying benches in all of baseball.
Annoying benches, some good bats, and strong pitching. It's going to be the toughest matchup of the year for the Dukes. This one just missing inside. That'll, without a doubt, this the counts 3-1. Oh, runner Danko took off. Oh, lucky thing it was foul. Ruggieri fouls it off, but I mean,
Danko looking back
yeah,
at
Blitz
Ruggieri
didn't
right
even.
there.
I mean, Blitz didn't even check on Danko. We just started running, and Blitz was still set. He didn't even start throwing it home.
Ruggieri might have missed the take sign there.
Count is full. Oh, behind Ruggieri, ball 4.
But
So
it
first and second.
Ends up working out.
Could have
Up
been
next,
first and third.
Number 12, Josh.
If only Nico hit it fair.
Fleming.
Josh Fleming, the batter. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI triple back in the first inning. Takes ball 1 outside. So there's still nobody out. Blitz comes set and fires in the dirt. So 2-0 now the count. Got some action in the bullpen. 2-0 on its way, and Fleming rips this one down the left field line. That will fall for a base hit. Danko around third. He's coming in to score. He dives in safely. An RBI base hit for Josh Fleming. That makes it a 10-3 game and a 7-run lead for the Dukes. Good piece of hitting from Fleming there. Ruggieri had to stop at second. Now Owen Shale coming in.
The
Runners on first and second.
Dukes have no outs, and they already have 10 runs, and by the bottom of the third inning, we could be looking to close this game out early.
Owen Shale rips the first pitch just a bit foul. That would have easily scored Ruggieri, possibly even Fleming, all the way from first base. Shale smacked it. Doesn't matter, it's strike 1, so 0-1 the count. It's a really hard hit strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Blitz comes set, deals. Chale pops it up. This is an infield fly. Catch is made. So Chale down it, retired in 2 pitches.
Next,
that's out number 1.
24, Marco Giorno.
So Blitz gets him to pop out. So 1 out. Runners on first and second. Marco Giorno, the batter. He's 0 for 0. He was hit by a pitch and then he walked. So he's yet to record an official at bat. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Takes it outside once again. So 2-0 the count. TJ Silkaitis throwing in the bullpen for the Dukes. So think it's safe to say Lawton's day might be done after 3 innings of work. As Giorno crushes this one right field. This could be trouble. Back at the wall. He turns open. It's out of here. Marco Giorno with a 3-run home run. And that's going to make it a 13-3 game. That ball was absolutely crushed. And Giorno goes yard again. Wow, that was destroyed.
Great piece of hitting right there. Saw the inside fastball, just took it yard.
Absolutely turned on it. That's 3 RBIs for Giorno. And what a way to record your first official at-bat of the day. So he's 1 for 1. He's reached base all 3 plate appearances. Have yourself a day, Marco Giorno. It's going to be a pitching change. Blitz coming out of the game.
It's going to be the 4th pitcher of the day.
That'll be the 3rd pitcher.
Third?
No, 4th.
4th,
It
yeah.
will be the 4th pitcher of the day. So pitching change. We'll be back. Taft tries to stop the bleeding. 13-3 lead for the Dukes.
Up to bat for the Dukes. Number 20.
We're back, bottom of the 3rd inning. 13-3 lead for the Dukes. Pitching change following the Marco Giorno home run. Andrew Carolus, the new batter, and his first assignment will be the 3rd baseman, Paul Reedy. He reached on an error that scored 2 runs earlier, but he's 0 for 2. The 1-0 on its way. Inside, ball 2. Carolus inheriting no runners. That always makes it a little bit easier on the relief pitcher. They're just asking him to get 2 outs, escape this nightmarish bottom of the 3rd where 6 runs have been plated. Reedy with a big swing and a miss. Moves the count to 2-1.
JV coach at the game here today, as the JV baseball team does not have a game.
Corolla's going to miss. Now 3-1 the count. Yeah, no baseball game for the JV team. That's why you're with us today, Zach.
Yep, that's true.
The 3-1 on its way from Corolla's. He comes set. Reedy fouls it back off the end of the bat.
Just a bit late on that one.
Yeah, so now 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Corolla's comes set and up and away. Ball 4. Reedy drawing the walk. And this inning continues.
Now batting.
Still only
Number 20, Noah Jones.
1 out in the inning. Now Jones is up the bat. Jonesy 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Takes the first one up and in. Also a new catcher I forgot to mention for Taft High School. They take out Zach Peters, and now Frank Zagata is behind the dish. Pitcher and catcher change. Don't know if I've really ever seen that too often. This one's inside.
Noah Jones is one of 2 sets of twins on the York baseball team. His twin is Peter. He does not play baseball.
And Paul Reedy is a twin. His brother Aiden Reedy, on the water polo team. They just won the sectional championship earlier. Rolls come set in the dirt. No, they called it a strike. Wow. Family ties, actually. A lot of siblings that go to York on this baseball team. Ball 4 to Jones. So Reedy will head to second. Jones will head to first. So back-to-back walks for Corollas to start off his
Number 15, TJ
relief.
Silkaitis.
TJ Silkaitis, the pinch hitter for Noah Hughes.
Calls time.
Oh, they're going to get the courtesy so Jones can put on the gear. Out comes Austin Jeva.
Courtesy running for the Dukes. Number 4, Austin Jeva.
TJ's 3rd at bat of the year.
Last time I saw him hit was against Addison Trail. Hit that nice little pop-up double. See what he can do here on senior day. First one up the middle, base hit. Silkaitis gets it to fall. Reedy gets the green light. He's on his way home. In there for the score, and that's an RBI base hit on the very first pitch from TJ Silkaitis. It extends the lead to 14-3, and the Dukes now up by 11 runs.
YSN president TJ Silkaitis just took that one right up the middle. First pitch
10.
fastball. Best pitch to swing
Just a
at
good piece of hitting. He doesn't get over. He just gets on top of the high pitch and gets it down, and in there for a base hit.
I mean, first pitch fastball is suspected. It's the best pitch to swing at in any count.
Fisher takes the first pitch for a ball. Get Fisher called on strike there. Pretty generous call. Oh, look out. That one goes to the backstop. Jeff on his way home. Head first dive. He's in there safely. That's another run. It's now 15-3. Silkaitis moves to second. Java comes in to score. Fisher takes ball number 2. So 2 balls and a strike. So Fisher, count even up. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Nick Fisher. Silkaitis in scoring position. Corollas. Oh, they get Fisher. He rings them up on a pitch that was below the knees. So get Fisher looking.
For the Dukes. Number
And now
26,
Ryan Sloan is going to come out and get that bat. He couldn't. He's not going to pitch. He's got to pitch early in the week, so you got to get him in the game. Sloan will pinch hit for Tanko. The last time he got in that bat, he hit a triple at Leiden. Big swing and a miss from the big fella up the bat. Sloan does have a lot of power. He doesn't hit at all, but if he gets a hold of one, he can really send it. Takes inside. So count evens out, a ball and a strike. This is awesome. No batting gloves, too. That's
a little bit old school there.
That's crazy. I don't know if I could swing without batting gloves. The 1-1, Sloan with a big swing and a miss off the end of the bat. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sloan chokes up. Ball and 2 strikes. Sloan sends this one high in the air.
He doesn't see it.
Trouble with the sun. He ranges over and he makes
the.
He doesn't make the catch. It pops up the glove.
Sloan with the RBI.
He drives in Silkaitis and he's on first base.
TJ was moving
off the air.
2 outs. TJ ran all the way from second to home on that pop-up
Some
play.
great
right
hustle.
there.
So Sloan on first. He played Silkaitis all the way from second base. And it's a 16-3 game. This inning will continue. Ruggieri, the batter. For a big swing to miss on the first pitch. Won the count. This is just Sloan on first base. Ruggieri has this one, sends this one in the air. It's slicing,
Hit it.
and it will land foul.
Close to the fence, though.
I almost hit it to the fence. If he hit it straight, I wonder that one might have gone over.
Ryan Sloan and Paul Reedy both enjoy collecting baseball cards and selling them. I got a little business on Whatnot.
Ruggieri fouls it back. So still an 0-2 count. Sloan also a proud fantasy baseball manager. He's been trying to fleece me, trying to get Matt Olson from me for the past couple weeks.
Same with
Not giving me a good package though.
He's also been trying to fleece TJ Silkaitis, thinking that he has no baseball knowledge.
I got the hustle, but I'm in last place there, Sloan. You got to help me out a little bit. I need some pitching, man. The 1-2 on its way to Ruggieri. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That finally ends the inning. But
take us to the top of the
fourth. 9-run bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth. 16-3 your score. Back to the action here. Top of the fourth inning, a 16-3 game.
Lucas Espinoza.
As Lawton enters the game again, hoping to maybe pitch the entire game.
Lucas Espinoza, the batter, and some defensive changes. Nick Fisher heads to center field. TJ Silkaitis stays in the game at first base, and Jackson Bowie in at left field for Chris Danko. Strike one to Espinoza, called for. Caught looking there. Good first pitch fastball from Lawton that catches the outside edge of the zone. Lawton goes to that slow 12-6 curveball, so now quickly the count moves to no balls, 2 strikes.
Lawton smiling out there on the mound.
Who doesn't love senior day? This one's hit on the ground. Reedy comes over, cuts it off, throw to first. Perfect throw. And Silkaitis makes the catch.
Now batting, number 13, Frank Zagata.
Almost the entire senior infield here, besides shortstop. That's going to be a strike for first pitch of the at-bat.
Zagata, the new catcher, getting his first at-bat of the day. Came in for Peters. Lawton just going to miss there. Count evens out, a ball and a strike.
That's going to be a ball. Bring the count to 2-1.
Lawton comes set. The 2-1 on its way. Upstairs, so the count quickly moves to 3 balls and a strike. And that's going to be ball 4.
Number 2, Henry Malarski.
Henry Malarski, the batter, reached on a walk his last time up.
It's going to be a ball. 1 out, 1-0 count, guy on first.
Some inconsequential runs. Such a big lead for the Dukes, and Malarski shows a bunt he's going to miss, so that'll just go down as a strike.
Pick off. Slow pick off move by Lawton there.
It's going to be a pinch runner. Number 8, Jimmy Santiago, and one's going to be fouled back at the netting, so ball and 2 strikes.
That one almost comes inside and hits him. Bring the count to 2-2.
And you know, Zach, you just need Lawton to pitch 2 more innings, and then you can get out of the game. Assuming he doesn't give up too many runs, it's going to be ball 3. So the count is full.
From Lawton here, just try to put the ball in the zone. This team hasn't shown too many hits today.
3-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Exactly what you're looking for in that situation.
Retiring Malarski. That'll bring up the top of the order.
Israel Rodriguez.
Israel Rodriguez up.
Nice pitch there by
Yeah,
Lawton.
first, it's a good one in there for strike. Lawton gets a sign, comes set. Good curveball. Ooh, that's just going to miss. Call it a ball.
That one looked better than the last
Yeah, that
one
looked really good. Surprised they didn't call it there.
It broke a little bit late, but
there's a strike.
the umpire's calling the outside pitches a scam.
Doesn't matter. 1-2 the count. With 2 away, Lawton comes set. This one's hit on the ground. Right to Fleming. Comes up, flips it to second base for the 3rd out of the inning. Quick inning for Jack Lawton as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 16-3 your score. We welcome you back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Jimmy Connors will be hitting for Josh Fleming. First pitch on the way. The dirt, ball 1. Corollas comes set, and Connors with a big swing and a miss. Everyone's getting in on some action on senior day. A couple of arms getting loose in the Taft bullpen.
Like the York bullpen.
We'll see if they're even needed as Connors, another swing and a miss. So now he quickly falls behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Corollas comes set, deals, outside, ball 2. Or I'm sorry, yes, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Connors on its way. It's a curveball, called strike 3.
That's a nasty pitch right there.
They get Connors looking, and he's down on strikes, so there's quickly 1 away. And Jack Lawton
Number 8, Jack
will get the at-bat for Owen Chale, so see what he can do here. Corollas comes set. First pitch It's going to be down low, ball 1. Corollas comes set. The 1-0 to Lawton is swung on and fouled off the netting, so the count moves to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Corollas comes set, and Lawton takes strike 2. A good pitch that time. Corollas gets it outside, right where he wants it. It's his spot. One ball, 2 strikes. And Lawton hits this one well. Left field, coming in and sliding, and the catch is going to be made out and left. Good shot from Lawton, but right at the left fielder, Elias Nanos. And Jack Kaminsky. Now the pinch hitter for Marco Giorno. So Giorno likely taking his last at-bat of the day. We'll finish 1 for 1 with 3 RBIs, a home run, a walk, and a hit by a pitch. So, oh, look out. Threw it back at Corollas. He wasn't looking. One ball, no strikes, and Kaminsky fouls the first one away, heading towards St. Charles, and now the count evens out, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs. Dukes up by 13. Kaminsky hits this one softly up the middle and fielded cleanly, and throw over to first is in time. So 1-2-3 inning for Corollas. Taft still chasing 13 runs as we head top the 5th, which will likely be the last inning.
Sure.
We welcome you back, top of the 5th inning. Jack Lawton just needing 3 outs, and then the game will be over, looking to pitch another complete game. First pitch to Nathan Schnurr is a ball.
It's going to be another ball. Have nobody warming up in the bullpen for York. Coach is hoping Lawton can finish the game here.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's hit on the little flare in the right field, and that's a base hit. The throw to first, Silkaitis has to come off the bag, and he trips him up.
TJ
Tags him, pats him
Make
on the
sure.
back.
Number 11.
Kaminsky's throw from right field.
Unfortunate play right there.
Bit off.
Ruggieri close to it. Just couldn't get to it.
Evan Josic on deck. Up the bat. On deck is Joe Fakulski.
Ooh, good pitch there by Lawton. Called for a ball.
Yeah, it's just some really good pitches so far that he's just missing.
Foul right there.
So the count evens out, a ball and a strike. So Fakulski out there instead of Nanos on deck. And on first, nobody out. This one's hit well, right field. This is going to send Kaminsky back. And this one's all the way to the wall. Could be a triple. Oh, they give him the stop sign. And the throw to Nick Allen over at third base.
Great job getting it in.
Yeah.
The guy at second was just assuming he was sending him home, but they knew the guy on third could not get home in time. So that was just a great play right there
Number
by
88,
right fielder.
Joe Falkowski.
Falkowski, the batter now with runners on second and third. Taft still has not scored. Lawton comes set, deals, and Falkowski fouls it back. So no balls and a strike.
Little outside there.
Yeah, just misses just a bit outside to Falkowski. So now the count evens out, a ball and a strike. This one's going to bounce in the dirt, and no one's coming home.
York still has nobody in the bullpen, fully believing that Lawton can get them out of this.
See no reason why you would take him out when you're up 13 runs. If he gets into some trouble here, though, Zach, I could totally see them coming to the bullpen, but you don't want to do that just yet.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, still needs an out, however. Does not get it there. Ball four. So the bases are now loaded. Not the worst thing in the world. He had an open base at first.
The bullpen starts to go out there, and Jones goes to talk the lot.
Yeah, Jason Sandig. So Chael heads out there with who I believe is Ben DeZillo. He's still got a sweatshirt on. But it's, yeah, will be Ben DeZillo. So base is loaded, nobody out. Trying to play another inning would be terrible for the Dukes. You just want to get out of this.
The Eagles.
You don't want to use any more arms. The Eagles trying to keep this game going. Just got to score 4 runs. First pitch from Lawton in there for a strike. Lawton comes set the 0-1. Quickly turns to an 0-2 with a great curveball. Strikeout would be huge here, Zach.
It would be.
Then if you get a ground ball or strikeout, he gets him to chase. It's a just foul.
Close.
That went down the line. Allen wouldn't have been able to get there in time and would have gone through.
The run to continue the game after this inning at first base.
No, at the plate. Three runs would make it a 10-run. It's down on strikes there.
Up next.
Nobody
Number
scored.
12,
the scoreboard's wrong.
Jacob Unen.
But up there, no one scored. The York scoreboard says 16-4. But they're just off by 1. It's 16-3. So they still need, they still need 4. Lawton picks up a strikeout and the first out. And he starts Jacob Unen out with a strike. Unen did hit that home run. Would be very timely to hit one here. Got Kaminsky playing way back in right, and Union hits this one on the ground. Allen, a diving play. He gets up, tags third base. Wow, what a play from Nick Allen at third. Good job by Fleming coming over to cover, and Allen hands the ball off to Lawton, and now there's 2 outs. Run does score, so 16-4. Wow. Great job by Allen just to dive and even knock the ball down, and then on top of that, he stepped on. Stepped on third. Wow.
Amazing play there.
Flashing the leather there.
Good backup from Fleming, knowing that he wasn't at third base anymore.
So there's 2 outs, and now what Lawton needs is one more batter. Fires in a strike to Espinoza.
It's going to be a ball.
Lawton comes set. This one hit well. Center field. Fisher makes the catch out in center field, and that will do it. So the Dukes get a win on senior day.
Amazing catch there by Fisher.
Great job by Fisher making the grab. Zach, let's hear your final thoughts on today's win.
York really came out here today and was hitting really well, better than they've been hitting all year. Probably one of their best performances, and it makes it even better that it was on senior day. And Sloan getting on that bat in this game made it even better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw a lot of good hitting, like you said, and it really started in that second inning. I mean, they just exploded, and they just kept tacking on runs after that. That the second and third innings just really made the difference, and it was just, like you said, some good hitting and timely hitting too. They were able to hit effectively with runners in scoring position, and it really helped their case.
Yeah, both teams did pretty well today. The final score 16-4, but they both had they both had 1 home run each from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Dukes scored every single inning except the 4th there, which is amazing. Usually they'll score a couple here, a couple there. But
yeah, final score, York 16, Taft 3. Jack Lawton, the winning pitcher, pitching another complete game. 5 innings, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 hits, 4 runs, and a hit batsman. The losing pitcher today is Charlie Nance. Couldn't even record an out, and he gave up 5 runs. York scoring 16 runs on 7 hits. No errors, another key thing. Taft, just 3 runs off 5 hits and 3 errors. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Ben Connor Choi. With me was Zach Silkaitis. Dukes win on senior day. And remember, go Dukes.